minimize the very persistent social issue, this vice that is there, where we see people being bullied here and there, where girls are being forced into submission, girls' confidence level are down, and they can't really express themselves physically and everything. So Taekwondo is being used as a tool to really help correct some of the anomalies in society. So there is this campaign that has been launched for this season. The first edition was launched some time back, and this season is targeting 1,000, what I gather, 1,000 students, especially females. It is not a biased thing, but it's a deliberate thing to really get more girls to be more confident and be able to defend themselves when they see people who really wants to hurt them. And so it's about the Safety for All campaign by the Candace Taekwondo Academy, and they are targeting 20 schools. So they'll be coming to your school to really teach you the basic steps for safety. And I have the convener herself, the founder of the Candace Taekwondo Academy in the house. She is in the person of Master Hannah Humphrey. Thank you very much.
Thank you for inviting
So
me.
imagine we're standing about it.
Yes, we would have bowed to each other as a sign of respect to each other.
Great. So viewers, this beautiful lady here is a master when it comes to Taekwondo. Don't joke with her. If you look at her beautiful face and look at her demeanor and say, oh, she's soft, please don't go there. let's zoom in. What is this Safety for All campaign about? I've seen it boldly written on your shirt. What is this campaign all about? What brought about it?
Back in the year 2019, we had this resurgence of kidnapping of school children. Your child goes to school and by 6 p.m. he's not back, 7 p.m. he's not back, you get worried, and the next thing you hear, he has been kidnapped and somebody is demanding ransom. And with the unfortunate issue that happened in Accra, where the girls didn't even return back alive, I felt the burden, the need, because I was a bit sad, because I'm from Takrady myself. I grew up in Takrady, and some of the places that these girls were picked up were places that when I was in secondary school, I used to stand to pick a bus to school, and I said, okay, so if I did that and I escaped and somebody went to do that and then they got kidnapped and never got back home, what can I do to make sure that my junior sisters don't fall prey to this again? So we use the platform that is the Candace Taekwondo Academy, which is my personal Taekwondo Academy, to start a campaign to go from school to educate girls on what they do to make themselves vulnerable. I mean, you may not know, but even the way you walk, the way you compose yourself when you are in public will make you an easy target. So when we went to the school, we were not necessarily looking at how to just teach them the Taekwondo skills of kicking and punching, but we sought to arouse their awareness to make sure that you know that, okay, if I stand in this manner or if I walk leisurely or aimlessly, I become an easy prey to somebody. So if I walk, I have to walk purposefully. I have to walk as if I'm going somewhere. If I'm walking even in by the roadside, I have to know how to spot things. I have to know when somebody is following me. I should be able to use the things around me to judge when somebody is actually following me. So that is the module that we shaped. And then when we started in 2019, we started with 4 schools. We did a call on SAD, we did Martin Luther King, we did UPSA, University of Ghana Basic School, and then the junior high school. So we used these schools as our first school. We did a campaign, and we got a very good and positive feedback from the schools. But unfortunately, COVID hit. So the continuity took we had to take a break because of COVID. It wasn't safe to be going from school to school when there's a pandemic. So we thought that this year will be a perfect year where we know the pandemic has gone down and we are back in school, and whether we know it or not, the danger is still out there, because over the ending of last year, you could see a lot of missing persons in the news, and you wonder what is going on in the country again. So we sought to bring out this campaign again.
So when you launched it, I happened to be there. So
yeah.
You said 20 schools.
Yes, please.
Only in Accra?
Yes, please. We are starting with 20 schools. That is our target. But if we get the support base that we need, because even the 20 schools, it is not an easy task. The budget to run this 20 school effectively is about 50,000 Ghana cedis. And we are hoping that donor agencies, individuals who are passionate about the safety of their own children, their personal safety, and the safety of the country at large will come in and support us to meet these targets. And we didn't want to make it as rigid as we did in 2019, where we did the whole thing in a week. So this time we wanted to give ourselves some months so that we'll be able to cover the schools. And then when we go to the schools, we dedicate a full day with our experts to take these students through it. And then at the end of the day, we make sure that the people that we've selected really know what they have been trained and can also spread it to their parents, to their friends in school, and then even outside of school.
So for instance, we know it's a taekwondo thing.
Yes.
So everybody will come and then dress up and just come into. Is that it, or there is something you've designed purposely? So let's say you get to school A.
Yeah.
There are more than 1,000.
Yes. So we know we have a huge population of students, and looking at our resources and the logistics available to us now, we knew that it was not possible to cover the entire school, because even one school we will get the 1,000 students that we are looking for. But we thought that we would have a system where we will select possible ambassadors. So we select 50 students per school, and we call them the safety ambassadors. These safety ambassadors, we train them for a full day. We have 4 experts who are coming with us to go to this school. We have an expert in self-defense. We have I'll be leading the self-awareness training myself. And we have an expert, as you know, coming from the Ghana Army to talk to the students about even terrorism and everything. We have a weight management expert. So we have 4 experts going from these schools, and we'll have the full day with these students, and we'll take turns to train these students on what they need to know. And we will make sure that they are able to talk to their friends about it. So when we wrote letters to the school, we entreated them to give us students who are outgoing, who can talk to their friends, who are possibly potential leaders in the school, so that when we train them, we know that, okay, when we pick from different classes, when they go back to their classes, they will be able to tell their friends about it. So even though we have a small resource available to us, we want to do the program in such a way that it will spread afterwards.
And so somebody will ask, why girls? Boys are also vulnerable.
Yes, we do train boys. I mean, when we started the program, University of Ghana's basic school came with more boys than the females, but Martin Luther King and other schools came with more girls, which we appreciated. We thought to increase the ratio a bit for girls because of their vulnerability. I mean, you and I know that even as a taekwondo trainer, I see the strength capacity of both girls and boys. For a boy, people do not necessarily target them mostly because they know that a boy will fight their way out. But for a girl, they feel like as soon as they put them in a submissive hold, the girl will just give up. So we want to break that ice in their mind, the girl's mind, and make sure that, hey, you are a girl, but you can do this, you can push, you can do this, because girls can also do what boys can do. Even if your strength level is limited, there are things that we can teach you to make you less vulnerable.
Oh, and so the 20 schools are already aware.
Yes.
If a school currently or an administrator is watching us and saying, what is this all safety thing?
Yeah.
We will get time enough to come and sit here and educate everybody the more. But if a school is listening to us, and they will, and they want to be part of it, is there room that you can accommodate the extra that comes aside your 20 that you've selected?
Yes, we'll be more than happy to accommodate them. In fact, I think we will leave our contacts here with you in case any school would like to also get on board the campaign. They can contact us. In fact, we had a school even contacting us from Kumasi, even though Kumasi was not part of our enclave. Okay. He said, oh, why not come to Kumasi? And the proprietor was very serious, so we are considering it, and we are discussing with the team the possibility and how we move the logistics from Accra to Kumasi to do this campaign. So we have not totally dismissed even going outside the regions just yet, but we'll focus mostly in Greater Accra, and then
Okay, so give me your number so that we pause here. We get another time, we come back, we'll zoom in and then also show videos of some of the little things you'll be teaching the students as you progress. So you give the number that everybody can access you guys on. So schools that are watching can add it to their curriculum. Okay,
so the schools can reach us on our MTN line 055-848-3266. So 055-848-3266.
So that's Master Hannah Humphrey. She is a Taekwondo practitioner. In fact, are you a black belt holder?
I'm a 4th degree black belt.
Okay, and now I can. So 4th degree black belt, meaning that she's an ogboro. When it comes to it, she knows how to kick, how to punch. And I didn't know that I can be vulnerable like that. In fact, I won't share that secret, but I now know. So please, if you're out there, we'll get another opportunity for her. She will come in, we'll show some videos where the things they want to teach the young girls in various schools, how to defend themselves when somebody, especially those rapists out there that likes to use the small girls as prey. So when you hold them, they know how to defend themselves. Even come with gun, they can defend themselves. A 12-year-old girl can fight somebody like Nidodu in the studio, beat Nidodu up. So we'll pause here. Remember, the Safety for All campaign 2023 edition has been launched. We'll be giving you up to speed on more of these activities. But for now, we'll pause here on the page. Humphrey, thank you very much for your time and your team. And we wish you all the best. The 20 schools, please make sure that you grab it. Don't let it go. One day cry is not enough, but we'll manage with the one day for now. When we get here again and a team, we will do more of an elaborate discussions on this particular subject. But remember, safety is not for me alone. It's not for the security persons alone, but for all of us. It's a collective responsibility. That's been the page for this morning. Do enjoy the rest of our programs. News and Light is next.